Hello everyone. Today I got a A520 Samsung which was already opened and it's from a friend's shop. They failed to fix it. It does charge and it doesn't charge at all. Also sometimes doesn't switch on, and it came actually for a battery problem. So they had the new battery also. So this was already open. That's why we missed some procedure to open it. You can just heat up or put on a hot plate and the back cover will go off. Obviously on your side you gotta remove the memory card tray, and then this is your SIM card tray. You gotta remove that also. You can put it aside now. This is the new battery that we're gonna replace, and they broke the wireless charging, I believe this is. We're gonna fix that as well. Then you're going to remove all the screws from here all around the phone, and once the screws are removed there shouldn't be a problem to open it. They should go separate. That's your ringer. Just keep it aside also. You're going to need it to switch on and off the phone, and this bottom piece comes off. If you're only changing the battery, that's the procedure there. Then you're going to keep it on a hot plate on the LCD side, or if you do not have a hot plate, just heat up a little bit so it can loosen up the grip from the bottom, because it has a little bit of sticky side on the other side. You see this sticky tape. So let's put this thing, the new battery. If you're just changing the battery, now your job is done. So this is how you change the battery. You put back the middle chassis, fit it, hold it a bit because we are not putting any screws, as I have to repair the charging pin in this thing. And the phone is switching on. Let it switch on. Meanwhile, I'll just pause the video here. The phone is on and it's getting quite hot onto this side here, around here, onto this portion, and when you connect it to the charger it doesn't charge. As you can see that when you connect it to the charger it charges, but then it doesn't go anywhere. From here it just stops, and then when you switch it on, it does switch on and it shows charging on, switching while it's on, but it's getting hot, so I believe that it's gonna lose the power. Now it's not even switching on, so it is shorted somewhere or something. Let me just open and see what is happening. So now we're going to open and check it. This we will repair in the last. That's the wireless pad. Let's remove the battery. Battery definitely we need to change. Let's put it aside again. That's your LCD connector. That's side buttons and stuff. This looks like speaker flexi. That's your front camera. Let's put it aside also. That's your bottom sensors and stuff. Fingerprint sensor, most probably. I don't know if this food had fingerprints. So let's lift up the board. Put the LCD aside and check what's happening with the charging pin. They didn't change it though. I don't know if you can see it clearly. It doesn't look like that it's been changed. And let's resolder it and see what happens. These pins are not that easily breakable, because they are very solidly bolted onto the board basically, you see, all around here. So what we're going to do, we're going to resolder it, because I'd see that couple of points are just touching each other, so maybe it's shortage because of that. So we're going to resolder it. All the pins must be individual for now. There are a couple of tricks that to repair this problem. I'm gonna start first with just resoldering it nicely and cleaning it afterwards with the thinners or spirit. whatever you use, alcohol. I'm just gonna quickly clean it now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's making the noise like that. It's simply separate. Let me show it to you, bring it near to you. So now we're going to test it, what is happening. We're going to check on the battery terminals if the voltages are coming correct. I think you can see it, it's 4.32, so it's more than enough. I have power supply to check the amps also, but normally things should be working okay. So now we're going to put it back and check that if it is charging. So I think so that there should be another problem, because it shouldn't be that easy. Otherwise they could have fixed it, the other guys. So let's check what's happening. I hope you can see it. It's charging. So it looks like that they didn't solder it well, but now I'm gonna switch it off and see that if it is still charging like that also while it is off. Otherwise the repair is done. So it's basically, sometimes you have to look at what you are doing properly. Sometimes when you're soldering the pins, they get joined together. That's why the phone is getting short and stuff, and it's getting hot and other things. But I'm gonna switch off and check that other thing also. If the problem continues, then I'll carry on with the video. Otherwise this was simple battery changing and resoldering the pin nicely. And then I'm gonna put a small video of that wireless pad repair as well. So after checking it while it was off, it's still not charging. So what we're going to do, I hope you can see it clearly, we're going to remove this capacitor and clean underneath it, because sometimes there is moisture under 1-2 points, or just clean it properly and check it first. But I've done that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this capacitor or change the capacitor, new one. Sometimes it's not pulling up giving the whole voltages. That's the reason that it's making it short to go hot here and there, and then also not charging it or giving a fake charging or stuff like that. So let's remove it quickly with the hot air station. I don't have a spare one, so I'm gonna first try with the very same one. I'm gonna clean it quickly and put it back and see what happens. I'm gonna pause here just to quickly clean it. I've cleaned the surface. Now I'm going to put it back. I fixed the heat to 260. Use flux or paste also. Sorry about the smoke, obviously it's burning. Remove the capacitor. I just cleaned this area and put back the capacitor, and after doing that it started to charge that. Basically I removed the capacitor to check it, and then it was giving me the message temperature too high, and now it's not getting hot also from this side. So maybe there was moisture underneath that the capacitor. Before you could see that it wasn't charging. Now it is charging while it is off also. Let's switch it on and see that if it is charging. Unfortunately, I don't have the password for this thing. You see, before you could not switch it on also. So the phone is working 100% now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to repair this wireless charging pad also. I'll make a video for that one separate, and then I'll put all the screws, take out the sticker, take the screws, close it. So this is how you repair basically with few tricks A520 Samsung charging problem. It can be charging pin itself, it can be capacitor. If you normally advise to change the capacitor, but it's a bit difficult to get the capacitor, so let's try it without that. And you can find it in other Samsung models. You can check it on net easily where the capacitor is situated. You can pick up from there. Just remember to put it nicely or the same size. Don't use a smaller or bigger size, and then it should be working. Please subscribe my channel, help me to grow. I need your help and support. Share, like, ask me questions if you need anything to know. I'll try my best to answer them in right way. And until next time, goodbye.